yoga. My name is Miss Kat and I'm here at the Bourbonnais Public Library, and this is my friend Roger, and we have a great yoga flow for you guys today. So if you don't have a yoga mat, no worries, just find a comfy spot in your house and let's get started. So we're going to start today with a story again. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived an old tree. The tree had been there for so long, and there were a bunch of animals that lived in its branches and underneath, and so many people would come from far and wide to see it. Then, one day, the king decided that he wanted the tree to live in his palace because he thought it was really pretty, and he can do whatever he wants. So he told the villagers to cut down the tree. Well, the villagers were very sad about this, so they went to the tree and warned it of what was going to happen. So that night, while the king was sleeping, the tree came to him in a dream and said, "Oh king, why are you trying to cut me down? I don't understand." And the king said, "I can do whatever I want. I'm the king. Plus you look super good in my castle." So the tree said, "Don't you know how many animals live in my branches? How many people come to see me? The happiness that I bring?" And the king said, "Well, I guess I hadn't really considered how taking you down would affect others. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should sacrifice what I want for the good of everyone else." And so he told the villagers to instead celebrate the tree. And they hosted a really big party, and everyone lived happily ever after. The end. Okay, so we're gonna start standing up. We're gonna take a second to just get any wiggles out. You're gonna move your arms, move your legs, shake them a bit. Like to do some twists. Maybe a couple neck rolls. Whatever feels good. Okay, now we are going to become a tree. So we're gonna lift our fingers up, all the way up so we touch the sky, and then take your right leg and we're gonna bring it up onto your other leg. And you can go right here or on your knee or a little bit higher. I try and go as high as I can, but it's whatever feels best. And then we are going to lift our arm back up and try and balance. So we are rooted and still as a tree. Take some deep breaths here. Okay, good job. Now we are going to face forward. And from tree, we're gonna move to warrior 3. So moving this leg back, arms front, and trying to be as flat as possible. And if you can, interlace your fingers, like this. All right, we're gonna come back up. And then switch over to the other leg. So this one goes back. And try and take a deep breath here. Okay, good job. You stretch your arms up one more time. Gonna lean to the left. Center, lean to the right. And then make a big circle. Yes, one more time, big circle. Let's try and go the other way. Once more. All right, great job. Now we are going to come down on the ground and do something called a shoulder stand. And for this, we're gonna pretend like our feet are the roots of the tree, all wiggling up in the sky. So to get into this position, we're gonna do a couple of rolls. So I'm gonna start at the top of your mat and then roll back and up. So kind of, if you know how to do a somersault, like a backward somersault, it's like going into that, where you just try and rock a little bit and then up. Yeah, you can practice this as much as you need to. Okay, so next time we roll up, we're gonna try and stop and put our hands on our lower back and legs high up so they're the ones touching the sky. Ready? Like this. So reach your toes up, up, up. You can wriggle them around like the roots of the tree. Get as high as you can. And then we'll roll back down and touch your toes. All right, wanna try that one more time? So I'm gonna rock and back up. As high as you can. And back up. Touch your toes. All right. Great work. So we are going to end today with a child's pose. So we're gonna sit back on the back of our mat and reach our fingertips forward and bring our forehead down and just take a peaceful moment to breathe. Now I know this practice today was a little bit shorter, but some of these moves are really hard. So they're ones that you can come back to during the week and really try and get them working for you as best as possible. Yeah, so we're gonna end today with a little meditative moment. We're gonna put our hand on our heart and one on our stomach and close our eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Now we're going to pretend like we're a tree once more, where we see roots coming down from us and going into the ground. We are connected to the ground, and they go through the floor of your house into the earth. And you have branches that reach up, 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 and birds in the branches. You can feel the sunlight on the branches. Maybe you have these really beautiful flowers. We're going to take a second to think about, what is it something that you really want more than anything else? Maybe it's something that you saw in a store one day or on TV and you just thought to yourself, like, I need that thing. I have to have it. Like, it would make my life so much better. But your parents don't really want to get it for you, and you don't know how to go about getting it. It's really frustrating because you just know that if you had it, things would be better. So like the flowers on the tree, we're gonna imagine the flowers falling to the ground. As the seasons change, you know, like the flowers and leaves fall. You can imagine the flowers falling softly to the ground, and as they do, maybe imagine this want that you have and this thing kind of just falling softly down to the ground with it. Just kind of letting it go and seeing how that feels. All right, one more deep breath in. And out. Okay, you can open your eyes now. It was so great doing this with you today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.